Okay, guys, I thought I would walk you through a little bit of how I organize my day and see if that helps you or gives you an idea of how you can organize your day, whether you're spending 1 hour on your business, like a power hour, or if you treat it as a part-time or full-time job, how you can manage it with your life to just fit right in. So I'm going to walk you right through.
Okay, so first, it's good to have a workspace. And my workspace, as you can see, is right in the kitchen. I have this nice desk with everything laid out. I have my vision board, which helps me keep motivated and what my dreams and goals are for the next year or years to come. My laptops are right here. My personal development books where you can see what I'm reading. Okay. And then all my supplies. And, of course, my day plan. So I'm going to sit right here and walk you through. This is just an example of how I like to lay out my day. And I went ahead and scheduled it on these weeks. I'm actually on vacation these weeks, so it's not happening, but I didn't want to have actual customer names down because they may not appreciate me sharing that. But I schedule out my times, even for school drop-offs. I check emails, always check emails, and check in with challenge groups between 7 and 8. That just works for me. I check the back office between 8 and 8:15, and what I go do is look for any new customers from my customer leads or Success Club programs, so I can send them an email welcoming them to my team. And if they have any questions, I check for orders that have happened in the last day, so I can email and contact that person to see if they need any help or, say thank you for supporting me. I always send that out. And then at 8:15, I always post to Instagram because it's all about consistency, and Instagram is not something that you can schedule out. So I always hit Instagram at 8:15 and 7 p.m. So it's just an example, and you figure out what works for you. I also schedule my workout every day because that's, you're being a product of the products, hopefully, and that's what keeps me accountable, and I'm not going to miss that time. The wake-up call on Monday mornings I always listen to, and if I by chance have a doctor's appointment or something, it is recorded, so you can schedule that into your week whenever is convenient. This day I scheduled to work on YouTube videos. And then I've got my kids' pickup times for Carline's, and as you can see, I also work on emails and check-ins when I pick Sophie up. When I'm in Carline for Haley, I work on prospecting. So, that's pretty typical for my days. I always have my follow-up people and what I need to email or message about, and it pretty much does not change. Usually my 11 to 12:30 may change. I always try to get a blog out on Tuesdays. That's just my goal that I've set for myself. But it's pretty much the same. Sophie has karate on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I use that time when I'm sitting there watching her to also prospect on Instagram or Facebook to find new customers or anybody who could use my help. And that's pretty much, how I laid out every day. I always work on pictures. If I need workout pictures, sometimes I do them sporadic as I'm working out, but if I have any ideas for yoga poses and quotes, I work on that. Sometimes in Carline, I'll change prospecting up, and I work with Rona or some of the other apps to make my graphics for Instagram and Facebook. So it's really all about scheduling, and I've really got the system down to where I can use a lot of time when normally I was just sitting there cruising Facebook or playing a game or reading a book in Carline, and I've worked it out with my schedule. And the convenience with phones now makes it really easy to do that. So if you look at your schedule, I bet there's times that you can work that into your schedule and be more productive. If I have lists like this of who I need to contact, what I need to do, it definitely keeps it much more productive for my day. I go in with a goal, with a list of what I need to get done, and I can pretty much stick to this. And when I write this out, it's a huge help for me. So that's a little bit of what works for my organization. Other things I do is with challenge groups coming up, I will always put the challenge down and list everybody who's interested. I've got them covered now for their privacy, but that's something I do on my whole monthly, so I will not forget any leads or anybody who's interested in a challenge. So that's another little note.
That's pretty much my day. One more thing I do is in the back of my day planner, I keep a list of anybody who's expressed interest in a program, but maybe they're not ready yet. I have all the programs listed with the list of who I've talked to and who's interested, because it may be, if that's a monthly special, that might be what makes them commit or wants them to try that program. And then one other thing is every night, and I highly recommend this to fit into your schedule, whether it's sitting in car lines or when you have a lunch break, just even 10 minutes, every night when my kids read, and it seems to be at 7 every night, 7:30, I read my self-development book. Even 10 minutes or a chapter a night is huge, and it's just different books that I've read. That's a huge, and I can't tell you how much I've grown as an individual and how much self-development books help my business and my business mind. So I always recommend reading that. And that's pretty much my day and how I get organized. I also want to say that as my business grows, I am looking past the pen and paper day planner, which I do love, but I'm looking past that, and I'm going to consider I have a Google account, but using their calendar tool is a huge resource. So if you're already familiar with Google, you might check out their calendar tool because you can, and it connects with your phone, so you always have it with you instead of carrying the book around, because I seriously travel with this book. So that's something to check out, and I'm definitely looking into that in the next month or two, maybe when the kids get back in school and I have a little bit more time. That's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any tips or you need help rearranging your day or looking for ideas. That's my day. I hope you guys learned or it helped you in some way. Bye.